A very good morning, one and all. As the action unfolds, we are live back again from the STC Oval, as it is the day two for the MCA Women's Interstate T20 Championship 2025. And the next game up, it is going to be Sabah taking on Selangor. Selangor had a good start to the tournament with that win, and Sabah just couldn't get that into the winning momentum. It has been just the start. It's still early days. Promises to be a very action-packed tournament. Well, the women are in action and they will be wanting to showcase their talent on this grand stage. And without wasting any further time, we are all in readiness for the toss where we've got Kamran there in the center with the two captains for the flip of the coin battle.
Rise and Shine here from the STC Over, and we are here for another exciting game of the MCA Women's T20 Interstate Championship 2025. And of course, I have the two dynamic captain with me on my left, the Sabah captain Dayang Nur Husna, and alongside the Selangor skipper Winifred. It's time to flip the coin. Let's give it up. Heads is the call. It's a tail. It is. Dayang, please come forward. You won the toss. What have you decided and why?
Betting. Because I know Selangor also good team, so I want betting first.
How much total you want to put on the board for the Selangor?
Mm, may, maybe 70 or more lah.
All right, good luck.
Thank you.
Winnie, please come forward. Unfortunately, you've lost the toss. If you won the toss, what would you do and why?
We wanted to go with the feel as well, and that's what we got because you can see the weather, and on the other side it's actually raining. So yeah, we got what we wanted.
Well, you have played yesterday game here, and I think you know the surf as well. Any changes in the team?
Yeah, we got two changes: Nazrin and Sharanya out, Raja and another girl coming in, younger girl. So yeah, we prepared.
All right, good luck.
Thank you.
Well, the story from the middle is Sabah captain won the toss and she has decided to bat first. Do not go away. Catch me soon from the live.
Yeah, the news from the center. Sabah winning the toss and deciding to go for a bat first. A little surprising that generally you see the captains winning it and electing to go for a field first. Selangor captain Winifred was more than happy. She would like to go for the chase. A little overcast conditions as well. And again, some overnight rain also there. The wicket is moist. And it will assist the pacers early on. The ball will have a movement and there will be a little damp areas where the bowlers could target. It is always very tricky the first 45 minutes or so in the morning games, especially when you've got covers all around. Some overcast conditions mean it could be raining in the later half of the first innings. So batting second is always good when you know the DL pass go and kind of runs that you will be wanting to chase. It's always good to be knowing your target rather than putting up one. And Sabah is a very young side as compared to the Selangor lineup. Selangor has got some real good names in there, some reputed players. You've got Aina Hamiza, Winifred, who's also the captain for the Malaysian side. You've got Dhanush, who's an upcoming talent. You've got Aina Najwa, another very promising wicketkeeper. Then you've got players from Nepal, Kavita Joshi, Rajmati Eri, Sita Rana Magar. These three don't need any introduction whatsoever. You've got Noor Alia as well. So some good players with a lot of experience against a very, very young side of Sabah. And we're just waiting for a couple of seconds. And the umpire says, let's play. As we are all in readiness for the day two of this tournament to start off. First delivery, no runs. It's a top delivery. Good length, slightly on the shorter side. Some good bounce as well, and there will be that uneven bounce for sure. You will witness on this wicket. Sabrina and Nouralia Natasha, the two openers for Sabah. Looking for that quick single. Get that one run in. Good running. And with that, it's the right time to introduce my co-commentator Kamran.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Harman. It's a pleasant weather here in STCO. Surprisingly, as you mentioned, is our captain Dayang Nur Hosna has won the toss and she have decided to bat first. Journal, if any team win the toss, they will like to go with the ball first, but nevertheless, probably they wanted to taste the better against the quality bowling lineup.
And that was Ariel. There was that half a chance for Aina Hamiza. I'm very surprised to see that decision coming in. Generally, you see the skippers winning the toss and celebrate that we will go for a bowl first. You win the toss is almost winning the game as well on these kind of wickets.
Yes, indeed. I was surprised too to hearing from the captain of Sabah. Oh, that's up in the air. Chance of the catch. Oh, it's been dropped. Chance of the run.
Yeah, but the wicket has come in, Kamran, no matter what. A dropped catch, a simple sitter put down, but the run out has come in. As Sabah lose their first wicket, no coordination whatsoever. And it is one for the loss of one for Sabah early on. A strike there. Look at that, a dropped catch, a simple catch being put down. But some good work from the fielder. And Aina takes the stumps uprooted off.
Well, that was a early depart for Nouralia Natasha. A heartbreaking and heavy hard carry back to the dugout. Sabah wouldn't really like it, but what they would like to do now is to making sure to have a better steps and spend a bit of time in the middle to provide that stability that any team would want to. But the challenge will be high in the sky because these quality bowler like Aina Hamiza, who has been in the circuit for quite some time, playing plenty of game on the surface, carrying a lot of international experience. But that's so good to see all these youngsters from Sabah is on for the challenge.
Yeah, but it is very surprising that they haven't learned from their mistakes that were done yesterday. They had a very ordinary outing, and looks like it's something that the team needs to reflect on before it gets a little too late in the tournament. It's a young side, and that inexperience is quite visible.
Totally agree with you, Herman. Probably to my understanding, they probably wanted to give them more exposure and wanted to put them as much pressure as they can. So they do understand that how critical it is to win the toss and to bat first against a strong bowling side. But it's not a bad thing, but it's a good thing as they need to learn and grow.
Yeah, I agree on that. It's going to be another dot delivery. Aina Miza, she has been in some good touch both with the bat and ball. Did really well in the women's series, the bilateral T20 series against Nepal, and that form has been there. Looking to do quite well. Loud call there. It was a good delivery. And they'll sneak in for that quick single. Leg bias the signal. Very close call that one.
Well, Aina Hamida still not convinced by the Empire. Empire's thinks that it's gone a little up and missing the stumps, but nevertheless, 1 over gone. Sabah on the cost of losing their 1 wicket on 2.
Yeah, both experienced campaigners sharing the new ball as Winifred gets ready. She's another terrific leader, one of the finest that you will see in Malaysia and doing really, really well. And they'll be wanting to restrict Sabah to as low as possible and get this as a big win. What do you reckon on that, Kamran?
Definitely, I think the first ball been wide. I think that's the reason why they have been put them to. They were happy to bowl first, and this is where the chances are. Where we have seen the table yesterday, point table yesterday, who were pretty early, but yet Selangor is still in a group on the number 2, and they would want to be right on the top of the table to making sure to qualify for the semi-final. Apart from that, they also probably wanted to go with a strength bowling, so see how they can utilize their bowler in a different occasion.
Yeah, you want to be testing yourself and the team kind of lineup that you have. Another wide, struggling to get a line in length. Now the change of angle coming in. Much better. Arab says the umpire was missing the leg stump for sure. Good decision.
The change of angle has worked for Winifred. She's been struggling for the side of the bowling, but doesn't seems to see by these youngsters, by youngster bowler approaching. Oh, that's cleaner up.
Yeah, chopped on inside edge and onto the stumps. That similar length that was troubling the batter. And Winifred strikes. Look at that. Not getting close to the ball. A little away. Pays the price of the wicket. 2 down as Sabah for just 5 on the board.
I was just about to mention that I can't really see the positive approach from the Sabah batters, as they have no body language whatsoever. Yes, they are youngster. They are here to get more exposure. But what more important is to show that body language, the positive sign, and also it bring a lot of effect when you comes with a positive mind and positive body language. It give you a lot of confidence as individual as well as a team. Nevertheless, they are 2 gone for 5.
Yeah, that intent is missing from Sabah. It is a young side, but also they should be told that you should be playing with a positive mind frame and be attacking in this first 6 overs, at least a power play. Yes, don't lose your wickets. Be careful. But again, just don't play with that complacent mindset. You can see Esther walking out, another dot delivery. Again, Winifred. After those 3 wide deliveries, she finds her rhythm and beautiful line and length.
Definitely, she's a gun player that she know how important. Oh, that's gone. Another white.
How often have we seen that, Kamran, the commentator's curse coming in?
That's right. We've been praising her, and why not? She deserved to, but probably she's not yet to settle. Even the ground is a little moist, so probably the ball is wet a bit, not getting a good grip on it.
Yeah, that's better. Straight towards covers. There's Sitarana Magar had a very good outing with the bat and with the ball. She is one of the finest all-rounders in the associate world.
Yes, indeed. This is very interesting to see Herman. And that's another wide surprising, and I've not seen her bowling this much wides in an over. This is my first time witnessing her bowling it with some uncertainty. Definitely, she is
Yeah,
struggling. Probably it's just because of gripping the ball or whatsoever. We'll figure out later.
yeah, that's better. That's a good comeback. Just keep it away from the off stump. And yeah, I haven't seen her bowl those many wides in one over. Very rare to see that from an experienced player like Winifred. Probably, as you mentioned, that ground is still a little wet, so you can assess that it might be a little moist.
And that's finally the over's end. Without hitting the ball with the bat, still they're able to get 5 runs. So 7 on the board, losing the 2 wicket in 2 overs.
Aina in for her second over. Starts off with the dot delivery.
She's finding her way better. Looks very good in a rhythm. She's been always good once she finds herself in, very productive with the ball.
Another similar dot delivery. Just keeping it away from the reach. That's exactly what you need. Add some pressure on the batters early on, and that's something that will trigger them to go for those loose shots. That is quite visible. That's a
And
wide. And
these youngsters need to be very positive. Yes, they are very fresh and new to the game, as we can see from the skills, the way they're coming to the ball. But what matter is here to making sure to show that positive intent. Is no footwork whatsoever, but only what she's trying to do is Harman is try to bring that bat to the ball, not really moving at all.
yeah, the footwork has been an issue, and we've seen that from a few games, not only against the younger side, but also some experienced players having that issue. There you can see brilliant line and length. So Rebecca misses that one. And this is where you see the players start getting frustrated that the runs are not coming in, way too many dot deliveries, and you just get carried away and lose your wicket in that.
Indeed, it's also a challenging for a bowler as well when the bowler is try most of the time getting wicket when they are able to. Oh, that's being able to put some bat on it, manage to get 1 runs. Coming back to my point is it's very difficult for the bowler as well to getting those wickets, because when you are putting the ball in the right areas and batter is approaching towards the length of the ball. This is where you getting edged, going towards the keeper cover point. It's very rarely happen when you clean bowled, but it's challenging for both side, batter and ball.
It is. It's a good test between bat and ball. That's Raptor on the pads with that dot delivery. End of the over. 3 overs gone. It's 9 for the loss of 2.
It's a good thing to see a quick change in the bowling. Danusri has brought into a take, just replacing captain, replacing herself, and that's a good decision. She probably find herself not really getting in right, so why not I utilize Danusri, where she is very capable of moving that ball away from the left-hander and keeping that ball into the right-hander. Let's see what happens.
It's a good move. And right away, she's on the target, keeping it away from the left-hander. And she's very good as a youngster. One of the future aspects as well for Malaysia, Dhanushri. And Winifred was struggling with her line and length. It's a good call. And just pushed
Just
away.
enough
No
bat on the
runs.
ball. Well, Herman, let me tell you, I've been doing the commentary yesterday between Nagri Similan and Pahang, and one of the bowler has taken a fifer. But what more exciting was she has had the hat trick as well in that fifer. She took 5 wicket and a hat trick. That was a day for her,
Yeah,
so that she will
it's
remember
always a
this performance for a very long time.
yeah, always a very special feeling to get that hat trick. On the dot ball straight towards point. That's Rajamati Airy.
It's a very good atmosphere here in a STC over, slightly windy, and the forecast is just nice to play this T20 Women Interstate Championship 2025. A platform is set to shine all these youngsters to showcase, in particular, someone like Sabah is showing their talent here in the MCA T20. Danusri is keeping the batter silent.
She's bowled really well. And with that, it will be a maiden over to start off. 4 overs gone, 9 for the loss of 2. Sitarana Magar, another very experienced campaigner from Nepal, starts off with a dot delivery. She bowled really well yesterday. Kamran, she was one of the pick of the bowlers.
Yeah, she has been impressive. Even I've seen her a couple of times, even more. She's been very much in discipline. And that has been given out. What a catch that was by the wicket keeper. And Sitarana has a right away strike against Sabah, losing the 3 wickets in 9. They are in deep trouble. Is there someone who stay there, find that stability? Harman, what do you take on this?
It is again that poor shot selection, not playing with the merit, not playing on the front foot, and just crumbling under pressure. Only 9 on the board and 3 wickets down. And that pressure is very much visible on the face. So the batter is just walking out and chipping in a couple of few deliveries and then going back, not making much of an impact. 9 for 3, Sabah, just under 5 overs.
Sitarana has put that ball a so perfect area. We're convincing the batter to come and play. Nothing much on the foot, but bat comes in a play and getting a thick edge straight to the keeper hand.
It's been cut away well, straight towards the fielder, but that was a good shot.
Well, these youngster has the understanding to hitting the ball, but the approach is not really shown yet by this few batter. Probably this batter does offer some assurity here.
They'll sneak in that single. Every run matters for Savas. They'll be wanting to put up at least that 70-80 runs kind of start it has. It's not been a very good start for them. It's been that bumpy road. Now the dot delivery to finish off the over. 5 overs gone. It's 10 for 3.
So Danusri will continue. She was able to keep the batter side in the first over. And again, Christina Bay and Rebecca, these two batter left hand means, oh, that's been on the pad. Tickle down towards the fine leg.
Just a single.
It's interesting to see how the Nusri will operate against these two left arm. In general, naturally, she keeping the ball away from the left-hander.
Another dot delivery. I feel that she should be targeting the stumps, bowling quicker through the air, and try to get that swing in towards the left-handed batters.
Totally agree with you, Herman, because these batter doesn't have much footwork, so the right thing to do is to attacking the stumps.
Yeah, another dot delivery.
It's good to see that Sabah has brought this youngster. Yes, indeed, they probably not win any game, but they will take a lot of experience and exposure from this tournament. Another good delivery, another swing, but that's not really working anything for the Sabah at the moment.
I think this is the kind of swing that you need, and that's the line and length that you wouldn't be operating at. Tanushree has had a few good games in the past as well, and is still pretty young, early days for her, but has a lot of potential, I feel.
Definitely, these youngster is showing promising that the reason why we are here because we wanted to be better when we come back next. This is something that we want to gain the experience and learn the exposure, and definitely these youngsters will come back stronger. Oh, that's a peel and the finger goes up. This time the Nusri keep in the right areas, and another wicket for Selangor.
Deep trouble for Sabah. That's the fourth wicket, and as we mentioned, bring it in onto the stumps. And exactly that in swinging delivery troubles the batter. 6 overs done. End of power play.
So finally, the captain of Sabah, Dayang Nur Husna, has making her way into the middle, and this could be the time where she will try to hold on there for long, try to rotate the strike, which when you're able to rotate the strike, you will be able to release the pressure. But another youngster who has been giving a company, Christina, she's there facing 4 ball and just scoring 2 runs. She looks good as she shows some promising here. And clean her up. That's another wicket for Selangor and Siti Rana.
That was brilliant delivery. Nice flight, attacking the stumps. You miss, I hit. And 5 down for just 11 on the board. Christina comes in, plays a few deliveries and goes back just for 2 on the board. Sabah under deep trouble.
Well, Herman, I think Sita Rana is utilizing experience. She knew from the very first over that, okay, the slow ball does not really help much. Let me give the quicker one. And that was a really quick delivery. Doesn't allow Trina to have even look at it. She comes on a ball very slow. That's a good ball.
As you mentioned, it's all about the experience, and she is full of experience. Former captain as well for Nepal women's team, and is someone that needs no big introduction and has done this for years and years.
That's another good delivery. Try to keep it away from the new batter. Probably that's a trick. And probably this ball can be goes into the pad.
Yeah, not a very convincing shot, to be very honest.
There's a swing, but not really have enough force to. It's another good delivery.
Yeah, real good bowling. I like the way she's been pitching it up and mixing it up quite well.
Oh, that's another wicket, and yes, it is. What a dive to forward and catching that one. Another wicket for Selangor. Have a look at that one.
Yeah, that was a magnificent catch. Leaning forward, brilliantly taken with that dive. And Sita Rana Magar gets the double strike in the over. Just 11 runs and 6 wickets after 7 overs. Absolutely brilliant.
Happy faces of Selangor players and the dugout, where Sabah must be wondering that yes, we are new, we are fresh, but we do not want to end up all out at a very minimum total. We wanted to spend a bit of time. We wanted to gain and utilize those 20 overs. Yes, we might not able to put some good total, but at least we play these 20 overs. The question is, will these bowler allow them to play?
It has been a brilliant performance from Selangor. They were more than happy to bowl.
A new bowler replacing Danusri. Nur Khalisa is another youngster. Selangor seems like they have a lot of option, Herman, with the ball.
Yeah, lot many bowlers in that lineup. And I'd like to see the bowlers target the stumps because we've seen that wickets come in. That stump to stump line has always been something that brings out you those breakthroughs.
Totally agree with you, Herman, because in particular, such situation like this, when there is no footwork being utilized, and you need to, as a bowler, you need to take from the very first ball these stumps and pads, which put more pressure on the batter.
It's just a matter of another 4 wickets from here, and Selangor will be wanting another dominating victory.
The captain himself herself also struggled to get going. 3 ball, 3 dots. Oh, that's a free runs. Completely missed by the keeper.
The keeper's not been having a good day. Aina dropped a sitter as well early on, if you remember, although the run out did come in.
It's always good to see all these youngsters being put into the team, and another good ball. A bit of confusion, but managed to get home back on time. Is It's always good to see all these youngsters being put in the team and giving them exposure, the platform where the senior share the experience with them and polish them to get them ready for their outing in a different occasion. And that's a good over. Just two runs being given. 8 over gone. 13 for 6.
Runs are not coming in easy for Sabah, consistently losing wickets. Those runs tried up for this young side, tested with some real good bowling. Another bowling change. Lisa comes in, so some rest to be given to Sitarana.
As I mentioned earlier, that seemed like Selangor has plenty of option with the ball in their lineup so far. 6 bowler all has been utilized in this 8 overs.
Always a very good problem to have for the skipper is so many options of bowlers that you can be using.
And all of them are pacer apart from the Sitarana, and trusting to see, and why not, if the surface is allowing you to get pace on. It's pretty understanding also that oh, that's a wild swing, but that's way wider. So welcome runs for Sabah.
This is a good track to bowl on for the Pacers, but again, what I'm not understanding is that line. Why is she bowling it away from the stump? Target the stumps. That will get you a wicket.
And very interesting to see that she's getting some shape on the ball. Still very young, and that's she has to understand. Probably a captain who is standing with her on mid off could come and talk to her.
Yeah, you need to be talking to your bowlers as a skipper. That is something that you could be doing at regular intervals. Keep talking to them as much as you can.
Yes, indeed, and that's the right thing to do. That's why the reason you need to. Oh, that's another white ball. She is in trouble, and this is a time where the captain needs to walk in and tell, "Hey, it's fine. There's no. You don't need to worry about getting hit. It's okay. Keep that ball in the line. It's okay if you get hit. Target the stumps." With that, we comes to end of over number 9, 15 for 6.
Still have another 11 overs, and the idea for Sabah should be to play out those overs completely, bat on till the 20th over, and try to get at least 60, 70 on the board, as they mentioned at the toss as well.
Nur Kalisa does offer a lot of pace and more confidence comes to see in her her bowling.
Yeah, a lot of experience. Another dot ball. Yet to see Kavita Joshi come into the attack as well. Not to forget somebody who's got the knack of picking up wickets.
Well ball this time and managed to get some bat on it.
Yeah, getting some bat on ball, but no runs. Loses a run up there, Kamran. What do you assess of this game so far?
Well, I think they need to make sure that keep rotating the strike. That will be the key. But so far, oh, that's clear up. Another wicket for Selangor. Let's have a look, Herman.
It's been chopped in once again, straight onto the stumps, and that wicket falls. Seventh wicket down for just 15, merely 15 on the scoreboard. And let's head towards a drinks break with that.
the Selangor bowling lineup. They're not let them settling down.
Yeah, just not the kind of right start. Losing wickets, and that will cost you here or there. As City walks out, Kapita Joshi picked up 3 wickets yesterday also, and has always been there in that pick of the bowlers list.
Where yesterday I have witnessed a very first game between Sarawak and Nagri Simila, and that was a roller coaster game for me. Sarawak was managed to put only 90 runs, and from one thought, I was thinking that there's gonna be very easy chase for the team to get off this first game. Oh, that's but surprisingly, Sarawak has pulled so well against and they have managed to win the game on 90 runs.
Yeah, when you've got a good bowling lineup, every every battle is going to be difficult for the batters, and be it 90 or 80, sometimes even 70 plus could be a pass score if you have that kind of bowling lineup that believes in winning it for you. Stumping appeal there. Narad says the umpire. Should be another dot delivery.
Well, harmonized. See, Kabita is bowling with a pace. She noticed that they are very much comfortable with the slow one, and they managed to get some bat on it. Let me try some pace on the ball, and she is doing it right.
Oh, that was edged. Oh, this could be a run out as well. Yes. She didn't see that the fielder was just right behind. Just that slip that was moved backwards a few steps. And a simple run out, no coordination whatsoever. And with that, another wicket falls. That's the 9th wicket down for just 15 on the board.
Oh, what's going on here? She hasn't have a look of the ball and straight away leave the crease. And that was a call for her to say no, but that was too late for her to go back. They are in trouble. Sabah is just on 15. They would not like this, where the Selangor be very pleased at the moment.
Selangor won't mind that at all. And why should they? There's absolutely no reason. It's been a commanding performance from the bowlers. They've done really, really well, picking up wickets consistently.
Well, also Herman, that will help. This game will help Selangor in terms of economy, where it comes to the economy run rate, which probably help them to get up to the top of the table, points table. And I think this is what Selangor wants.
That should be another one. Oh, she has put down a dolly. Well, that was a simple catch being put down. Can you believe it?
Well, I don't at all. I was thinking, and I was even sure, oh, that's gone. Oh dear.
Another dot delivery. following the batter. She should have got a wicket of the very first.
It's so good to see the youngster coming with the leggy. Well done.
That's probably going to be a wide. Well, all the praises, but the wide comes in.
Oh my word.
Some googly there. That was the wrong gun. Really well bowled.
Well, Herman, you have steal my words. I was about to say, yes, she is a beginner, but she shows some skill there. She has that googly, she has that ball going away from the right-handed. Again.
It's another wide. The curse there from the commentators. Always there. Well, that will be a sigh of relief for Sabah as they've gone on to 17 on the board. That's a good looking shot on the onside. Should be at least a couple of runs. And they will be back for the two.
And probably the first shot was past 30 yards in 11.4 overs.
That shot of intent, as you say, coming in. That's another wide. This poor bowling. He's trying a little too extra. And as a leg spinner, you need to have a lot of control. You need to have a control on that flight, that line and length. It's not an easy art being a leg spinner.
That's right, Herman. I'm totally agree with you. Leg spinner require a little extra time to span in the nets. As well, she need to have that ball all the time in hand, keep protecting their wrist. Is very important for the leg spinner. Oh, that's a wicket, I guess.
Yeah, the wrong gun gets her the timber. 20 and all out as Sabah. That was a brilliant delivery from Shahadut. And that will be the end of the first innings, the wrap up with just 20 on the board. And with that, we'll head towards that innings break. When we come back, the Selangor women's need just 21 from their 20 overs. And that required run rate will be just around 1.05 and over. We'll catch you on the other side in a few moments from now.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is live from the STC over MCA T20 Interstate Championship 2024 second day, and that was a very quick outing for Sabah. He's bowled out on 21 runs in no time. First ball. Just Riley up top of the cover field. A quick two. Chance of the run out. Oh, that could be the cotton for a Selangor. This has been this is gonna be a really quick chase. Is from the look of it, Selangor batter. It didn't rush. Harman, how are you doing? Did you have a good rest? That's a wild swing in a mist.
Yeah, we've seen that Kavita Joshi come in as the non-striker alongside Aina. So you expect those big runs and an early finish to this game.
That's a wild swing once again, looking for two, and a bit of confusion. A second time, these two batters in a rush. Harman seems like they are looking to finish this score within over a two.
Well, the target would be to finish it off as soon as possible, probably just before the power play. And Kavita Joshi is a clear message, which she's a power hitter.
That was a good shot once again. A great running between the wicket. Aina Hamiza push for the second. That's interesting. And this is what we all wanted to see. The approach is not about the runs only, but also the approach and the body language that you are showing to the non-opponent team.
The approach is there.
And that's a glorious and probably a biggest six as of now in this tournament, Kavita.
Yeah, what a shot. Look at that. It was in the arc, but hammered away over the long off for a maximum. One of the biggest hits of this tournament, and courtesy of the big one, Kavita Joshi, one of the cleanest strikers of that cricket ball.
Take nothing from her. She is very capable of to do that again and again. Right away, the pressure built on the captain of Sabah, Dayang Nur Hosna. Try to keep the ball away from her yak. A good intent, but not the execution does work for her.
And another 9 runs to win from here. So should be a very, very, very early finish. And will be a long wait for the next game to start up.
That's two, and then looking for the third one. Oh, that's interesting. That's a really good running between the wicket, Harman.
Excellent. Top quality running. Kavita Joshi converting that double into a triple. And you also got to commend Aina Hamiza. End of the first over, 15 of it. We are just 6 runs away from victory for Selangor. 6 to win from 19 overs. Plenty of time there.
That's very interesting to see how Selangor batter, these two batter is approaching, and they are taking Aina Hamiza, well known, as well as Kabita. Take nothing from her. She is a power hitter. We have seen the previous over hitting that glorious six. Just 6 runs away, Harman, as you said. You think they wanted to chase it this 6 runs in this over?
Well, I bet they will.
And that's great. Yes, that's another boundary.
That was absolutely hammered away by Kavita. Look at that striking. Look at that bat swing. Full toss was a wrapped gift, and she's taken that with both the arms. But what a clean strike. 19 on the board, just the 2 runs. Very much the game here.
And definitely Kabita would not like to waste any other ball. Just will be eye on this ball to finish it up. They are in rush. They look like in rush. And Kabita, this is her fashion to do her batting. Well, I know.
That's the game as well. Well, Kamran, that's the game for you. It is done and dusted. Selangor have chased it down in just 7 deliveries. 21 without a loss. A victory by 10 wickets. That is one of the most dominating victory that you will see. They bundled Sabah for just 20 in 12 overs and have chased it down in just 1.1. Of course, they had sent in Kabita Joshi with the clear plan that go for the big hits, and she's done exactly that. And they win this game. And a very good start for them. The match summary on your screens. Surprisingly, Sabah won the toss and elected to go for a bat first, which didn't work out. And excellent bowling from Sita Rana, 3 for 1 in her 2 overs. Kavita Joshi picking up a wicket. And Dhanushri 1 for 1 and 2 in reply. It was just about the formality of 1.1 overs. Kavita unbeaten 15 of 4. Aina Hamiza 3 of 3. And Selangor won this contest by 10 wickets. And with that, we will dive into that short little break. When we come back on the other side, we'll have the post-match presentation where we will have Kamran there.
Well, that was a really quick outing for both the team in MCA Women T20 Interstate Championship 2025. Early this morning, Sabah has won the toss and they have elected to bat first. They only managed to put 20 runs for the chase for Selangor. They were in rush and they chased it down in 1.1 over. It's time for me to call upon the Sabah captain, Dayang Nur Husna, to please come forward and have a few words. Dayang, unfortunately, or you have lost the game, but definitely you take one or two things from this game to learn and you want to execute in the next game. So what is your take on today's game?
Actually, kami semua budak baru. So, ni pembelajaran lah, pengalaman untuk yang baru main. Nak komen tu, tak boleh komen apalah. Mungkin lepas game ni boleh buat lebih baik.
Yes, she said that we all are new girls and we have not much exposure, but we will try the best for the next game. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Well, it's time for me to call upon the captain of Selangor Winifred to come forward. Happy captain here. Really, how pleased you are for today's performance?
Actually, I'm not pleased with the bowling part because we gave 10 extras. Out of 21 runs, we gave 10 extras. That's not a good sign for our bowling side.
Well, I've seen plenty of bowler has been utilized. That was a plan to, that's why you choose to bowl first?
Yeah, I also wanted to try out my bowlers and also check, see how the young girls are going because this will give them a booster and prepare them for the big stage after.
Well done. You deserve the win. Enjoy your win. Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, before I call upon the player of the match, I would like to call upon Mr. Pobalan to come forward and present Player of the Match award. Of course, you can't really deny this player. She has been exceptional in the game 1 and now the game 2. Please come forward, Sita Rana, to taking 3 wickets and one giving 1 run in 2 overs. Please come forward and collect the Player of the Match award. Well done, well deserving Player of the Match award. Sita, I would like to have a few words. Thank you very much, sir. How pleased you are from today's performance?
Yeah, it's okay. I mean, I did good ball.
Well, yesterday you bowled very well. Today you bowled well. Of course, it's come for a lot of experience internationally. Do you prepare separately or something that you see the surface and that's where you utilize the right area?
Yeah, I see the batter how she is playing, and I plan according to the batter.
Well, you deserving the Player of the Match award. Well done and enjoy your award.
Thank you so much.
Well, that's it for the presentation here. You do not go away. We'll come back later for the second game of the day. Thank you.